Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Friday the 30th of August 2019. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I'm using the Line Strider Tarot, which is a deck I hardly ever use just because it's so big in terms of the packaging. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of. So this reading is for Friday the 30th of August. It's for all signs of the zodiac. It's for everyone watching. It's just getting an insight into the day's energy, what it's fundamentally about, and how you can use that to your advantage. So the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Cups. The Emperor, Three of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. I love the beautiful kind of watercolor feel it has. When you look at the Emperor here, this is a man who's been obsessed with power and who has wanted to become the Emperor for as long as he can remember. The fire is here. He's been a phoenix who has failed and failed and failed, but continued on no matter what, and he has pushed forward until he got what he wanted. And the ashes are kind of still blowing around, so this is a hard-earned victory that he's just won, and other people had to suffer, and it was his passion, but he wanted to be the person in charge, the boss, the emperor, and other people had to kind of pay the price to enable that. So the Emperor is a card of a man who is extremely powerful and ruthless, who has earned his status and title through fighting and just taking it for himself, really. And he's someone who's, when they're on your side, who can really represent your ability to push forward in your life and to really create stability for yourself like that, to own your own shop, to own your own property, to realize some other kind of success in work. It's in reverse, so there may be a feeling that you're not the person who you're meant to be just yet, which is loudly echoed by the Three of Pentacles, because the Three of Pentacles is an expert. The Three of Pentacles is someone who has been trained in designing and working with flying buttresses on cathedrals, or someone who is able to make dream catchers, or someone who works with taxidermy. It's someone who is skilled, who does precise work, analytical, practical, and precision is the key word. And it's something that always allows them to keep going work-wise and to earn money and to be an expert. And there will always be a demand for that expert's skills. And when other people look at what you're doing, they're amazed and they're really impressed with the work that you're doing because it's part of your life purpose and you've worked hard at it, and that's why you've got very good at it. So let's say, this can be someone who's always been passionate about the tarot, who always wanted to do that, but who grew up in a Christian family, so he had to choose. Either keep the tarot cards or be in real trouble, so he chooses the tarot cards. He does what he loves, and he then gets to be an expert of using the tarot cards because he does it throughout his life, as an example, okay? This is someone who at 7 years old knows they want to be a veterinarian, and they do everything in school that has to do with animals, and the whole path and the purpose is laid out so that they can become an expert and be in a position of being a unique person in the town, the city, the village that you're in, because you're the only one with the skills. In any town, you're going to get the butcher, and you're going to get the lawyer, the vicar, the doctor, and, you know, they're always key figures. And the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles combined like this is a key figure, someone who's in charge, someone who's leading, someone who's living their adult life as they're meant to. I mean, he's in the prime of his life here. And he is achieving what he wants. He gets what he wants. Whether we're going to get into a big discussion of, is it good to get what you want all the time? That doesn't really matter, but when he works towards something that he feels is going to make his life better, he gets it. And again, he's ruthless about stepping over other people or being conniving. He will fight until he gets to be number one. And that then creates great practice and great skills and great expertise. And both of these are in reverse. And we've got the Page of Cups, which is upright. And the Page of Cups is a young woman, a girl really. She's got this cup, she's looking around in nature, and she's just checking what's out there. It reminds me of the books someone wrote here in the UK about this family, and they go to Cyprus, and I think it's the little boy. He becomes really fascinated with all the little creepy crawlies on the island, and he collects spiders and centipedes and grasshoppers and all sorts of things, and he keeps a very precise journal, and he's learning because he's just so fascinated by all the amazing life in front of him. They'd come from England, and now there was this island just teeming with life. This young girl, she's also going out there and she's experiencing the kind of spring cherry blossoms flying around, and kind of a lightness of being, a sense of adventure, of spring, of new beginnings, of birth. We've got the rabbit here looking a bit sinister, but that is also a symbol of new beginning and birth. It's a masculine symbol, if anything, that says I'm going to start something and I'm going to make it happen quickly. So the way you're going to figure out how you can be the expert leader in your chosen profession, and how to choose your profession, is in your feelings today, and that's how you're able to get the information. So listen to your feelings. First of all, you're going to be told what your vocational aptitudes are and what your life purpose is. So what direction you should be heading in. And then, having that information, you become fired up and you become the emperor, and you fight to get that path in your life and to ride that path and receive the rewards and claim the good things and take the bad things with the good and all of that stuff. So it's a day where you may feel like you're not really in your true self just yet. There's something you may feel inexperienced in your feelings, and you're like, okay, when I'm an adult, I want to be. Now, a lot of us say that for a long time, and then by the time you look at your watch, you're 50, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm an adult now, and I'm still not doing what I really love. So today is a day where you get this spring, masculine sense of anything is possible, and it's time to bloom and blossom into your real self. And look at your feelings and see what makes you feel empowered and motivated and happy and free and strong. All of the things you would associate with the phoenix rising from the ashes, with a lion, with a centaur, with a ram, anything that's fiery. And that, if you pin that down and you embrace that and you let it guide you in a specific direction, it will be used so that you can gain skills which allow you to adapt or influence or manipulate tangible physical objects here on planet Earth, which take on a life of their own, and which means that your feelings have really led you to the right place of who you are and what you're really authentically about. And you then use that energy to do something where you need precise skills and where you need to believe in yourself, like a surgeon, for instance, or an art renovator who has to have very delicate kind of a delicate touch so you don't ruin the ancient painting. And it's a day of really just letting your inner child guide you and show you what the next direction is for you in the month of September, moving forward now, and seeing what it is you want to achieve and which throne you want to be sitting on. So it's a great day to look within and to get the information of what your life purpose is. If you struggle with that, I can also look at that by using your astrology. I can draw up your astrology natal chart by using your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, I can rectify your chart and work out your time of birth. So I use those three things. I draw up your birth chart, and that is a blueprint of your soul. It's a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, and it tells me everything about you, what your life purpose is, what your vocational aptitudes are, what's happening in love, and what's destined to happen in love and romance, and finances, physical health, moving, travel, spiritual development. Any questions you may have, I can answer those for you. Just get in touch via the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading there. Okay, I've forgotten the numbers. The Emperor is 4, isn't he? The Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Lovers, 6. Is the Emperor really 5? Excuse me 1 second. No, the Emperor is 4. Yeah, okay. So Emperor is 4. 4 and 3 is 7, and 1 is 8, and 8 is about power. So you have the ability to discover your inner emperor and to claim his power for yourself. And it's a day to become the person you want to be. So have a lovely day. If you would like a personal reading with me, like I mentioned, go to the website. Please subscribe to the channel if you like my videos. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.